Raw Dog right now, SiriusXM 99. My name is Mark Says Hi. It's a very special roundtable. It's the Sullivan and Son roundtable. Brand new show coming out on TBS tonight, 10 p.m. East. And they're doubling up, double dipping 2 episodes back to back. And right now I'm lucky enough to have 3 of the cast members from the show, Sullivan and Son. We'll start with Steve Byrne. And we're gonna
Star.
Yeah, Steve Byrne.
A star amongst stars.
Star amongst stars.
Yeah.
I would say that as well. Not to downplay your star.
No, I agree. I mean, this is a big cast of incredibly talented people.
Yeah, we're going to go through
Some
the
more than
laundry
others.
list of people that are in the show. So, Steve Byrne, let's do the checklist.
Sure.
Tonight's show, true statement?
That's very true.
Conan O'Brien, true statement?
On Monday, I did do it, yeah.
The Byrne Identity, of course, the
That is a true
Comedy
statement.
Central special. 4 Christmases, can we say that's a true statement?
That's a true statement. When we get to Essence, that's a false statement.
Okay, right. Lastly, Couples Retreat. I'll say some credits there. Now, Sullivan and Son, and 2 of your castmates here, Roy Wood Jr.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it morning? You just wake up?
To him, it is.
Yeah,
Late Show with David Letterman, true statement?
that is true.
The Late Show?
I just walked across the street.
Nice.
Big Time with Steve
Same
Harvey?
night.
Yeah.
No, actually, no.
Okay. All right.
Never did Big Time with Steve Harvey. I did Star Search when Arsenio hosted it.
Me
You
too.
did?
Back in like 03.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks after you.
Yeah, I got kicked off. I got escorted off by security.
Yeah, you were an asshole.
No, I was. They told me. They said, do your Bruce Lee joke. So I go out there.
Best story ever.
And then they tell me, I do it in front of the standards and practices people. They go, don't do that bit. You're not allowed to do it. I go, okay. So I had another bit in the cannon, and then this producer pulls me aside. He goes, hey, Steve, we brought you here to do the Bruce Lee thing. They're telling you not to do it, but listen, you do whatever you want. It's up to you. I go, so should I do the Bruce Lee bit? He goes, I'm not telling you to do the Bruce Lee bit, but you do what you feel. So I was like, well, the hell with it. I'll do the Bruce Lee bit. I do the Bruce Lee bit. Then there's security, and then they escorted me off the
Now,
set.
you can't skip over what part of that bit entails. Part of that bit is Bruce Lee playing with a woman's coochie with his foot.
Yeah,
Right.
and nipples with his hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
And swinging his dong around 20 times.
Yeah, they zoomed in. The only 2 people on CBS that got to zoom in on a live TV was Elvis and me. So I'm proud of that.
It's a Thursday night at 8 p.m. It's the dinner hour. You can't be touching
Who
nipples.
eats dinner at 8 p.m.?
Good Southern Jesus-loving Americans. You can't be playing with nipples in the dinner hour. And it was
that's
funny
great.
because the week after, when I got there, they're like pulling us to the side. Yeah, did you hear what happened to this guy, Steve Byrne? Whatever you do, don't disobey the producers. They'll zoom in on you and ruin your jokes, man.
That's hilarious.
The one time you don't want to be like Elvis, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to zoom in. All right, and the other person who's also filming right now, Ahmed Ahmed, how you doing, man? Good
Hey,
to
what's
see
up,
you.
brother? Thanks for having us.
Tonight's show, true story?
True story?
Axis of Evil?
Yes, sir.
Iron Man?
Yes.
Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Yep.
And finally, Swingers.
That's right. Yeah. I
And
had 2
now,
lines in Swingers.
But 2 good lines, right? I mean,
Yeah, I'm the mystery party guy. That's
Who
what
cares? You're in one of the greatest guy films
Of all time.
ever.
Cult classic.
cult classic. And now it's Sullivan and Son for all of you guys. TBS tonight, 10 p.m. East, 2 episodes. And what's the deal? You guys couldn't handle names that weren't yours? You just wanted to keep each other in check? I mean, Steve,
No.
Ahmed.
That's what
This
other comedians do.
This is a true thing,
Right.
though, Mark. When I was writing it, I was writing the show with a cast of characters of Carol, for example, and Hank are 2 names that I always said in my act. And it always made me laugh. I have this bit on like a first CD I did about how I love the name Carol. And Hank always made me laugh because I remember Chris Farley doing that sketch with Adam Sandler when he was reading the Zagat. And Sandler's like, oh, give me cancer. And Farley was just like, oh, Hank. And the way he said it, it just always made me laugh. So that's why I put those 2 in. But when I was writing the guys that would be my friends, I thought of guys that are my friends or comedians that I would love to work with on this show.
Right.
That I could come to Warner Brothers, for example, every day and be with them for 10 hours a day. And so when I wrote in Roy Ahmed, Owen, I didn't think we'd go 3 for 3 ever in casting them, but that's how awesome of a partner TBS is. They're like, all right, let's go for it.
Sure. And let's go